Hi guys, this is Tim and today I have a new knife review for you, and I will be starting off my reviews from now on from this perspective, but I will switch the camera around so you can get a closer look on the item I'm reviewing, and so you don't have to see me in the whole video. So yeah, this is the Fallkniven F1 survival knife, and yeah, let's get right into it. Okay, so this is the knife in its sheath, and yeah, it comes in a box. I can't find the box at the moment, but it looks very much like the box from the Red 3, so it's a white box. It is coated, not like this one, and it has some writing like warranty and some info on the knife, but that's not so important. Well, this is the knife in its sheath. You have two options with the sheath. You have the leather sheath option, which I took. It's a bit more expensive, but I just like the leather look, and leather is a pretty good material. You also have the option of a Zytel, which is a plastic sheath, and it doesn't look fancy, but it is very practical if you operate in wet environments. And yeah, I think that's it about the sheath. It has a belt loop like every sheath has, and it's stitched very nice, but I think it is not handmade, and it is kind of glued shut at the bottom. Right, it has a snap opening, and even then the knife does not fall out, so even if you leave it open, the chance that you will lose your knife is very, very slim. Knife pulls out. Let's put the sheath away. This is the knife. Bit dirty. Okay. With the knife, you have two options as well. You can have the satin finish, which I have, and you can have the black coating, which is, I think, more, if you're in the army and you want a non-reflective blade, you take the black one. But I like the satin finish because with some knives the coating is not very durable and it will scratch away pretty easily, so I took the satin finish. And yeah, the blade itself is 4 inches long, that is 10 centimeters, and the handle is 4.5 inches long, which is about 11.5 centimeters. It is a full tang design. It goes through the handle, and there's an exposed pommel at the end, but it is very, very short, so you won't be able to use it as a skull crusher, because you will ruin your handle, I would say. It has a lanyard hole, which is basically just a hole in the tang itself. And yeah, talking about the steel, it is a VG10 laminated steel, which basically means that it is a VG10 cutting edge, and then you have a softer steel, which is, they don't tell you on the website, but I would say it is about a 440 or 420 stainless, which is way softer than the VG10. And what that does is it gives you a hard cutting edge of about 59 Rockwell, but at the same time you have a very durable blade, because all the shock you get on the cutting edge will be absorbed by the softer steel you have on the back, for example. And let me get a close up. There is a fine line on the blade itself there, which shows that this is the laminated steel. Hope you can see that. At the tip, you can see it even more. So this is where the VG10 ends and the stainless steel begins, which makes it a very durable blade. And given the hard steel, it will hold its edge pretty well. The handle material is Thermorun, it says on the website, which is yeah, it's kind of a rubbery plastic. It has a checkered grip, and it's not that soft like on the cold steel Master Hunter, so it won't wear away that easily. I heard that it has been a problem with the cold steel. but I don't want to talk about that knife. And yeah, it feels very comfortable in the hand. I have pretty small hands, but I don't know if you have some room, and the finger guard itself, it's not very big, but given that this is a utility knife, you should be able to keep your hand away from the blade itself. It came very sharp. It has a convex edge, which means that it is kind of round ground. I don't know how to explain it, but basically what that means is it's a bit more hard to sharpen than, for example, a full flat grind, but it will hold its edge pretty well, and you will be able to maintain the edge fairly easy. Yeah, what else? You have well, I have tested this knife quite extensively. I've tried to use it in several different methods, from just carving wood to batoning through wood, and it has performed fairly well. It's a very durable blade. It won't break on you because the blade itself is 4 millimeters thick, and it is a survival blade. The Swedish Army actually has it in its kit, and the parachuters and the pilots, they use it every day. So I think it has to stand up to some abuse. Yeah, I've tested it. It held the edge pretty well. I had to retouch it a few times, but it is a good knife. It's very comfortable. It's the right size to manage utility tasks, and you can even baton through wood if you don't have a larger knife or an axe with you. Okay, so now I want to talk about a addition I made to this knife, because I actually take this knife out a lot, and it is a custom sheath, which looks like this. You may have seen these for example, in a TV series, Man vs. Wild, with Bear Grylls. He has a very similar sheath without the pouch on the top, and this is a vertical carry, so you can't wear it on your belt like the other sheath, the one that you get with the knife. And yeah, the knife slides in, and you can snap it with the snap, but it also holds very well without the snap. And you have a fire loop hole where I have my fire steel, and you have a small pouch where I keep my sharpening stone. And this is actually also made by Fallkniven, a diamond stone. It's a diamond ceramic stone, so you can see the black one is the ceramic, and the golden one, which looks a bit dusty to me, is the diamond side, and it fits in the pouch. I've made it, or I've had it made especially for the DC4, they call it, the DC4 sharpening stone. And I can put a link to the eBay shop where I bought it from. It's actually a UK seller. He does also sheaths for Mora, but if you have other knives, you may be able to send him a message, and he will be able to manufacture a sheath for your liking. So I will also put a link to his store in the channel description. Okay, so I think that sums up the knife. I can compare the size. For example, I don't know if you don't know the blade, I can compare it to the Rat 3 from Ontario, which is about the same size, and you can see that the Fallkniven blade itself is a little bit thinner than the Rat, and but if you have a Rat at home, you will be able to think yourself the part. It's a very similar size, right? And yeah, I think that's it. Yeah, it's a very good blade. It is about Let me check for a second. It's about 120 pounds with the leather sheath in the UK. It's a bit hard to get in the States because it is made in Sweden by Fallkniven, a Swedish company, and you have to check. If you really want the knife, you can maybe buy it in Europe, or I think that you will be able to find a store in the USA where you can also buy it. Yeah, that is my review of the Fallkniven F1, and I hope you've managed to make yourself to imagine what this knife feels like or looks like, and yeah, I will be seeing you guys later.